So I'm John Peter Mujuni, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer for the Microfinance Support Center. The Microfinance Support Center is a government institution that manages government microfinance funds, both microcredit and microgrants. So we were created way back in 2001, so we have been around for the last 17 years or so. And essentially we provide affordable credit through circles and through cooperatives. I joined the Microfinance Support Center way back in 2012, towards the end of 2012. And that's the time when the institution had just experienced a governance crisis, you could call it. I found when the institution lacked the critical corporate policy. There were no corporate policies in place. And so my initial job was to ensure that the company had all these policies in place. There was a strategic plan, but which really needed review at that time. The institution lacked policies for to guide its governance. For example, there was no corporate governance policy. There was no governance code. There was no. So the institution generally lacked the necessary guidance in terms of policy to be able to lead it to attainment of its goals. So my starting point was actually to have the whole comprehensive set of a policy, a policy framework to be able to guide the organization. What I'm very proud of today was having overseen the introduction of Islamic microfinance in the country. The Microfinance Support Center has been the lead institution in promoting and advocating for Islamic microfinance, and actually we gave the first 50 clients in the last 4 months. So I'm really very proud about that. The second one has been the drive to revive cooperatives. You know, cooperatives had suffered quite governance problems, and many have really collapsed. So I think my other area of pride is the revival of cooperatives. If I could say something more about Islamic microfinance, because this is an arrangement that really would address the problems of unemployment in this country. Because big things will come into this country. Industries will come, but not now. The solution to unemployment today, first of all, is promoting SMEs. But SMEs will not develop until they have access to affordable capital. And that's our entry point. And Islamic finance is going to be able to bring affordable capital to the SMEs, which will tackle the issue of unemployment. So that's why I think we are very, very proud as Microfinance Support Center. The Microfinance Support Center has rebranded, and in this effort, we were taking into account the history of this organization. Those who know this institution know about the governance crisis I talked about. When an institution experiences governance problems, unfortunately, the image gets tinted for a very long time. And I will tell you that up to date, sometimes the public still refers to what happened in Microfinance Support Center 10 years ago, irrespective of the very many good things that have been happening. So we, in order to, to address this issue of perception, we said let's rebrand, because we are a completely new institution. The institution has been turned around. We have new products, as I've told you. We have Islamic microfinance, we revived cooperatives. We have quite a wide range. We are more efficient. We are more responsive to the clients, and so we are a completely new organization. So that's why we decided to rebrand. Corporate governance, in my own understanding, I want to look at it as acting in the interest of the organization. That's the way I would want to look at it all the time. Because as long as one is acting faithfully in the interest of the organization, everything else will go right. And the person will, in the process, will uphold all the critical values. So I think it's all about acting in the interest of the organization. I think acting in the interest of the organization has enabled us to be responsive to the demands of the people we serve, to the demands of the stakeholders. Because if you are not acting in the interest of the organization, if you are acting in your own private interest, you will not listen to the client, you will not listen to the government interest, you will not listen to the public. And in the end, you will fail. You will not sustain an institution where you are pursuing private benefit. Well, first of all, I think in terms of the governance framework, we've done it so well. We have a comprehensive governance framework. But where perhaps we do it much better than all others is we keep an eye on how well we are implementing that governance framework. We have a system for monitoring our compliance. We have a system for monitoring the implementation of our strategic plan. That's where we do well. But where we even do much better than, we've done much better than anybody else is in the context of where we are coming from. This is an institution that was coming from a crisis, from near collapse because of bad governance to where it is today. And looked at in that perspective, I would say that perhaps MSC deserves the top position in terms of governance, looking at where we are coming from. The institution had a crisis of conflict of interest at one time, which led to key donors abandoning the organization, and the capital of the institution was getting eroded. And so the institution was very, going under very, very fast. And so to be able to turn around this institution through now improvement in governance, restoration of trust and confidence, it was, I think, a very big effort. So Microfinance Support Center is an excellent example, a good case study of what good governance can do and what bad governance can do. I think that's how I can sum it up.